All right, let's get into this. So, I mean, you guys already know me at this point. There's nothing going on Black Clover, so we're gonna talk about a little bit of drama. It's not even really drama, just a bunch of BS going on. So, right, like mostly everyone in chat does not know about uh, this scamming vendor shit that was going on. I mean, yeah, we in chat, right? Not in like fucking YouTube chat, right? Or fucking like Black Clover chat, right? You guys never see people like posting, right? Like the fake Chinese posters. What was it like? It was like $100 for like, I don't know, 80,000 crystals. I don't even remember, but it was some stupid shit. And obviously people were buying it because, you know, that's just the internet at the end of the day. A lot of people are gullible, right? Not everyone is going to end up using their brains on the internet. A lot of people like to flock and follow. That just is what it is. But like in the thumbnail, a lot of people have been buying the premium currency, but it's not usually from people in, you know, the Black Clover chat. There's apparently some people on YouTube now. I'm not gonna say any names, right? If you know in chat, you know, you can say it if you want to. I'm not gonna say any names though. But you know, people that were doing Black Clover content ended up advertising said vendors. Basically the vendor is it's like conversion currency. So basically you would end up buying something in a different region's currency to obviously get it cheaper. And this is something new, right? Like honestly, this has been around for a very long time. Even for me, right? Like a lot of people in here know that I played Gacha games for what, 10 years or so now, right? 11 years, right? It was back, you know, when Summoner's War first came out, right? Even when like Brave Frontier was out, when I was playing that in like 2013. Like games have always had like conversion currency. It's not just like video games, right? Like it's in the real world as well, right? Some people keep their money out of certain countries because it's more currency than if they put it inside the country, so they just keep conversion rates higher. Like this, not anything that's unusual. Not even just for gacha games. People do it in like MMOs. People do like real money trading. So nothing too far-fetched, but a lot of people on gacha games or games in general are fucking stupid. So it's really easy to be gullible about these things, right? It's very impressionable. You're like, oh well, I mean, go to your shop, right? And you see the black crystal pack, right? $100. Oh, but I can get it for 70, right? Oh, let me just hit up this vendor and basically do that. Now, with that being the case, vendors weren't always really that popular, to be honest. It was like if you knew, you knew, right? It was kind of like a black market kind of thing. It was like if you know about it, you know about it. Just keep it on down low, right? And I really don't think vendors got that popular for like the general public until like Naruto Blazing came out. Cause in Naruto Blazing, right? I mean, like everyone knows what the fuck Naruto Blazing was like. If you've been on the internet for a while, you've been playing gacha games, like damn near everyone already knew about Naruto Blazing. And I mean, even Dokkan had it right when Dokkan came out. And I remember like, you know, Mystic advertising, you know, the pearls, right? Like, oh, vendor pearls, you know, you get this many pearls for discounted prices and that. And they would just like openly advertise it, right? They had like the sales picture, conversion rates, so you can see like the discounted prices, yada yada. And it got really popular within games. A lot of people started doing these kind of things. And then damn near like almost every game that ended up coming out, like they just had someone having to like try to make a vendor shop for it to try to make money off of it. Vendors have the combo package, yeah. So, right, it's nothing unusual, but a lot of people don't understand when you do something like, vendors, right? Okay, so we were talking about this on the Tellier, right, when I was doing that live stream, but I'll say it again, right? Now, this is kind of like an extreme take, but if you are able to relate it to, like, if you get what I'm actually trying to point out here, then you'll understand. So, a lot of people on these gacha games, right, or even games in general, right, MMOs, they live their life on these games, okay? These MMOs, these gacha games, right, PvP, right? Who doesn't love Black Clover PvP? We love PvP drama, right? They live their life in PvP. Their rank is their life, all right? That's what they stand for. That's what they abide for. That's the label for themselves. So I relate for, like, okay, people that want to do vendors in gacha games, right? That's basically your life, right? So I relate it to something akin to like the cartel. Okay, right? So basically what I'm pointing out here, like, you can have a service for money, right? You can pay a service on a gacha game and, get discounted stuff, get benefits if you're spending some money, right? And the same thing with a cartel, right? The cartel, for people that know what a cartel is, if you don't, go ahead and Google it. And for people, same people with cartel, right? You pay money, get a service, yada yada, right? But then, what happens when you can't pay up that service? Same thing with Black Clover, right? Black Clover, the thing is, when you pay for something, right, it sticks to you. It's stuck to you, right? You're paying for something discounted on Black Clover, okay? It's stuck to your account forever, no matter what. If Garena ever came in contact with your account, they can automatically just ban you if they wanted to, because you basically have a hit on your account. Same thing with a cartel, right? You're paying them out, and you're basically like affiliated, like, for life. Like, that's something on you now. Now, what happens when an event happens and you're not able to pay it off? Well, you're done. Your life is done. On Black Clover, right, they're banning people, and if they don't pay up a certain amount of money, they're done, right? Your life is done. You live your life on the internet. You live your life on these PvP games because you're a fucking loser. Right? Same thing with the cartel, right? If you don't pay up, your life is done. It's the same thing. It's literally the same exact thing. There's no point in you doing a discount service. Now, if you know someone personally, like, you guys are great pals, right? And you do discount service, okay, like, cool, like, just keep it down low between you guys. But I would never go to a market vendor. And you guys have to understand that I don't even think there's been a time where it hasn't been charged back. I think for vendors, I think it's always been charged back. I don't even remember a time in a gacha game where it hasn't been charged back. I don't even recall that. Now, I'm going to mention someone here, right? So, Ginta, right? Now, Ginta is in, I'm assuming it's the same Ginta in Black Clover Discord. Whatever Ginta is Ginta, I'm gonna leave it at that. But Ginta, right, used to do vendors for BBS. Yes, Sentai, you know where I'm going with this. And I used to make BBS content and stuff like that. I never bought it, but I still watch BBS YouTubers as yes, the BBS orbs. Yes, thank you guys. You guys are actually smart. There we go. We have people that know about vendors. So you guys already know about the Ginta situation, right? Same as that Ginta and Black Clover, right? People boosting up, oh, you can buy orbs, this and that, discounted, right? And then literally, what was it, like 2 years later, eventually, right, it catches up to you, right? It literally catches up to you they end up chargebacking everything to get their money back, and then they're gone. So you literally have that little honeymoon phase, right? You're having fun, you're discounted orbs. Oh, I don't have to pay as much for summons. Oh, I can make all these summoning videos, yada yada. It's really cool. And then they end up dipping after they charge back your literal existence. And the people advertising it on Black Clover, people advertising it on Black Clover are no better. But you guys have to understand, these people don't care about you. You know, the people who advertise it on Black Clover, they're playing JP. They're literally playing JP. They don't give a fuck about you. They're not playing global. They're not doing what they're telling you to do, right? They're not playing global. Their account is not gonna get banned because they're on JP. Of course they're gonna advertise it for money because they don't care. They don't care about you. They're like, oh well, I'm gonna get this advertisement money. I'm gonna sponsor these vendors, right? I'm gonna put in my Black Clover video, right? And talk about how good of a service it is. It's discounted. But are they doing it? No. Of course they're not doing it, because anyone that's on YouTube or been playing gacha games for a long time, they know that they get charged back. So why would they do it? And especially if they're not playing on global, the Malaysian orbs ain't worth it. It's a Bleach of Brave Souls thing. It was basically the currency came from Malaysia because Malaysia had the lowest conversion rate at the time. So people were buying currency in Malaysia to then convert it into like USD. That's basically what happened. So again, these people, they play JP, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna try to get the bag. Oh, let me sponsor this, my Black Clover video, or talk about it in Discord and stuff like that. And guess what? People get banned. Now, no, vendors don't report you to Garena. Right? So after you buy from a vendor, AJ, it's already done, right? Like you paid out, you're done, conversion is good, you're good to go. The thing is that it catches up to you, because if the company is competent, right? If the company is competent, what they will do is that eventually they'll end up finding out that they're losing money. Okay, where are we losing money somewhere? Oh, a bunch of accounts have been doing discounted stuff. Okay, let's charge them back. And they basically just slap them back on their account. Now, sometimes how it works is where they will end up doing a negative currency and you have to pay off that currency or literally grind it back up. So like imagine I was a loser, right? And I ended up buying like 36,000 of these crystals right here, right? And then one day, right, I get a notification, you know, about the chargeback. Then it would say negative 36,000 crystals, and I would either have to end up paying that back, or I would end up having to grind it back. I come back to imagine I was a loser. Imagine I lived my life on a gacha game, right? And I'm over here trying to pose as a fake whale. Now, I am familiar with some people that were buying these crystals, not content creators, right? Because that's like dumb. Like, you're dumb as shit. You're a scumbag for even trying to sponsor this shit to people, knowing how impersonal people are on the internet and how fucking dumb people are to just follow anything that you do. But when it like arena wise, right? Like arena, I'm aware of some people in arena that were doing it. Some people that are even hating on me, and it's really funny. It's really funny how people really just try to live on the internet. You're a fucking clown. People try to come at me, but you're over here buying discounted stuff, being a fake whale because you're not about it. You're living your life a lie. Nonetheless, you're living your life on a fucking game. And I worry about these people. Now again, I won't say any names, right? You know who they are, you know who they are. But that's pretty much my take on it. Played Marvel Contest Champions, people were doing that and accounts had minus 51k units. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like every gacha game has like vendors. I know some games that are able to have vendors and have no issues at all whatsoever. But for the most part, like everyone usually catches up. Now, if you guys want to do vendors the smart way for a new game is usually wait like after a year or so, and then you can end up using a vendor, because it's definitely like tested and tried to the point where it's like, okay, well, they're dumb and they're not going to do anything, so why not? Now, that's if you want to do vendors, but remember, right? Remember, if you're buying stuff, it's going to catch up to you. It's always going to be on your account. It's never going to leave your account. It's like, I told you, it's like messing with the cartel. It's nothing different. I'm going to have issues with vendors too. Yeah. Damn near like every major gacha game had vendors, especially after Naruto Blazing. Is buying Star Roll vendor fine? I don't think MiHoYo is ever going to do anything. I think you're fine. I don't think MiHoYo cares, if I'm being honest with you. They don't even care about their own fan base. It's okay. You're good. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, just be smart with your money, right? Stop being a fucking loser and trying to boast yourself on the internet when you're not even about it, and you're over here buying a fake amount of currency because you're broke and you're a loser. It's okay though, right? We're all there and we're all trying to get out of that shell, right? I used to be broke and a loser when I was like 10, but you know, eventually you'll get out of that shell, stop living your life on the internet, and you'll be a better person. I will stream one eventually.